So we were told that, third-party games don't sell on Nintendo consoles and that people weren't going to buy third-party games. But here is the reality. Silksong, which I knew, like everybody knew that game would be at number one. But heck, even a game like Star Wars Outlaws had debuted at number two. Yes, a game that is as hated as Star Wars Outlaws because, according to SWZs, the lady in the game isn't sexy enough for them, so of course they don't like it. Okay, NBA 2K26 debuts at number 6. No Man's Sky, the Switch 2 version, is at number 5 as well. Story of Seasons, which again, I'm surprised that's there, is on there. Chronos is a new game that debuted at number 9. Nintendo advertised that game in Nintendo Direct. So, yes, Madden is at 11, and that game has been out for a while as well. Hogwarts Legacy is on there as well. When given full parity, people will choose Nintendo over PlayStation and Xbox as well. Okay, and but we're told time and time again that Forza and that these games are the inferior versions to the super ultra maxed out PCs. But the thing is, most people can't afford a super ultra maxed out PC. Most people can't afford a Steam Deck. The Switch 2 is cheaper than the Steam Deck. Okay, I wouldn't be surprised if they made the Steam Deck more expensive, kind of like how they made the PS5 more expensive. Okay, all these games that are also on the Switch 2 now also on the PS5. Guess what? The PS5 is still more expensive than the Switch 2. So basically, let's just say Madden NFL 26, okay, or Star Wars Outlaws, okay. Even if he pays for $60 for Star Wars Outlaws as well, as fun as this game was $30 in PlayStation and Xbox, but as well. But let's compare it for once, okay. So compare it to PS, or okay, let's compare Madden because that's a more newer game. Okay, if you buy Madden for your PlayStation, okay, for $70, or you buy it for Nintendo, the Switch you have to pay $100 more for the PlayStation, and you could also get I think the bundle for is gone now, the Mario Kart bundle, but you could have basically got Mario Kart for free if you paid $500 for the Switch 2 and still paid $30 for Madden, and that would be slightly more expensive than, of course, a PlayStation 5 without Madden as well. Which means this Nintendo Switch 2 is a cheaper and better option than the PlayStation 5, which is probably why Nintendo Switch 2 is completely destroying the PS5 in Japan, despite every single social media account and platform promoting the PS5 and calling it the greatest console ever made. The fact that even games like Star Wars Outlaws are selling on the Switch really shows you that people on Switch will buy third-party games if they are good games. Oh yeah, I forgot Cyberpunk was still on there, but yeah, that game has been out for months on the Switch too, and it's still in the top 10 games as well. So it really shows you that people do buy third-party games on the Switch, not just platformer games like Sonic and Rayman and Pac-Man. People on Nintendo platforms are willing to buy games that are more mature experiences, not just kiddie games like Sonic. Because I know a lot of people say, but the only third-party games that ever sell well on Nintendo platforms are games like Sonic, Lego games, Rayman, Pac-Man, games that are viewed as for kids, or anime games because a lot of anime fans and, Nintendo fans usually cross over with each other. Goodbye.